GangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Going on to the next card too, we have another card from Golden Boy, that's highlighted by a doubleheader. The main event, of course, is JoJo Diaz. He's about to be making his first title defense of his 130 belt. Yes, which LB was luckily enough to be in the house for him to win it, to watch him win it.
Yes, sir.
And then
another upset I picked.
Yes, you did. And he'll be facing his number one mandatory, Shavkatdzhon Rakhimov. Now, that guy, if you go onto our Instagram, because
I can punch.
Yeah, he has punch, and he has a lot, and he has work rate too. On top of that, so if you see if you seen the knockout that I posted of him, you can tell that this fight is gonna be some fades that are gonna be handed out. Like there's gonna be some hands thrown. But before we get into that fight, we have the co-main event. And this one may actually determine where 154 is going to go. We have the WBO 154 champion Patrick Teixeira, who makes his first title defense against Brian Castano. Now, why do I say that? Because Brian Castano is a PBC fighter.
Ooh.
Yeah. PBC, is the home of one Jermell Charlo, owner of the other three 154 belts.
You mean top 10 pound for pound?
Yes, top 10.
Yeah, top 10. Yes, he's definitely higher.
Charlo, sorry, I said Jamal. My bad.
Oh,
Jamel,
yeah.
Diet Charlo.
And he's definitely higher than Spence. So we'll make sure that's understood for people.
In my opinion, yes, I would agree.
Very much so.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, so people got to stop the nonsense, and they ain't, Spence is not top 5 yet until he actually, until he does what he needs to do at welterweight.
As long as we understand takeover is above both.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother discussion. But we won't get into that tonight. That's too much semantics, going on there. But Teixeira Castano it was supposed to happen last year too. It was part of a monster quadruple header that Golden Boy had put together before. Unfortunately, COVID canceled it.
But we've been waiting for this fight for forever.
Yep.
I think I waited for this just as long as I did the Canelo Golovkin almost.
You know what I'm saying? Like Teixeira, and that's my thing too, is Patrick Teixeira, to see him actually in this part, the only time anyone actually seen him before, because he was on a pay-per-view once against Curtis Stevens, and he got annihilated in 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And this was, and his record on paper was impressive. He was a puncher, this, that, but Curtis Stevens just walked right through him. He couldn't handle his power. So it was weird when back in November 2019, he fought Carlos Adames on a top-ranked card, and they wound up having a fight of the year, brawl. It was bloody and everything. It was one of those brawls. I was pissed I missed live because I was at a strip club that night. I had plans. So I saw him about it.
See what happens.
Well, nigga, I didn't think that fight would actually be compared. I didn't think that whole card would actually really be that good, and that's trying to be one of top rank's best cards of that year.
It's okay. It's not worse than leaving Bradley Pavelnikov early because you gotta go to a Jamaican club that night. Imagine walking away from that first round.
Oh, shout out to I see DT3 the Boom Man, signed on. Salute. And I see, that's a funny dude. I love watching that dude's videos, bro. That dude is.
Oh yes, salute. Yeah, shout outs DT3 the Boom Man. Yeah. Great channel on YouTube. Real shit. He spit a lot of real shit.
Yeah, exactly. He does. Anytime he puts out a video, I listen to it like I do work, man. That dude cracks me up because he be spitting some real shit. His mentality is like our mentality.
Yeah, none of that pandering bullshit. Just calling it for what it is. You know, just being a fan of the sport.
Absolutely. So yeah. But yeah, no, Teixeira and Castano, man, like, of course, Teixeira won that fight because he managed to knock out Adames, and then later on, Munguia, who was the champion, gave it up, moved to 160, so he was made the full champion. So now we have a fight that can move 154 into one direction or the other. Obviously, if Castano wins, we get Castano Charlo 4-bout unification for the first time at 154. And if Teixeira wins, obviously we'll have to put respect on his name because Castano is undefeated. So, Pete, what do you think about this fight?
This is a really, really good fight. I really, really like this fight. This is gonna get 154 moving. We need to get that. We need to get this moving.
I mean, 154 stays moving. I mean,
towards undisputed.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's been moving with good fights, and you can't.
It's moving good fights, but we need that main big boss undisputed fight.
We do.
Where with the right move right here, with that right domino to drop, we might have that. So we'll see.
Because you gotta. The reason I feel like undisputed is so important. You need to fill in that void that Hurd had kind of left. Because from prominence, it's like you had a guy who already had like elite bodies in the division, and then you see him kind of just fade into Bolivia, obscurity and shit after the J-Rock loss, and then he didn't look good on the double Swift card. And you really been hearing nothing else about him, and it's like now it's like, okay, we just focus on Jamel. Yeah, you remember even Tony Harrison taught himself up past Hurd for like a whole year.
Yeah, I'm saying like Tony Harrison was just it was entertaining too because Tony Harrison was ripping this dude left and right like for a full year talking this shit like
you almost forgot that Hurd bodied this dude.
I'm saying
if somebody would have told like nah. Like Willie Nelson beat him.
Yeah, Willie Nelson has a 0.
but Hurd, what are you talking about? I didn't see that. Like Hurd. So I feel like Castano and like this WBO fight and just the whole chase for undisputed could just really put 154, and I think on a casual level, as one of the premier divisions in the sport, because if you a hardcore boxing fan, 154 been like top 3, really.
Yeah, 154 has been the gift that keeps on giving. It's been an outstanding division.
Yes, it has. It has. But I also heard that, which was very interesting. I heard that to prepare for this fight, that Teixeira was bringing in Adames to be his sparring partner, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they were in fights together. They were fighting each other not too long ago.
I mean,
you don't even fight like Castano.
No, and that's the thing. Adames, like I said, if you watch the fight, like they beat the crap out of each other. Like Adames had him like bleeding over his both eyes. Like he lumped them up. I don't think that's a really good idea to have Adames in the kick like that. Like that's a.
I mean, we was gonna bet Castano decision. Now I'm looking at Castano by KO. Good information.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Yeah, Adames should not be in that camp, at all.
But I've always been, fond of Castano. I've always thought he's pretty underrated.
Yes.
So what I'm saying, good amateur pedigree. I believe he beat Spence in the amateurs, and he's shown some good promise in the pros. Had a very good fight with Lara.
PBC draw. Thought he did enough to win, but I'm not mad at the draw.
To me, it was a very close fight.
It was a close fight. I give you that. It was a
close one. But I think that this is going to be a very good fight. I have to favor Castano though. So
he had a good fight with Michael Soro too.
Yep.
He did.
And then the bullshit that came from that afterwards and whatever. But
Yeah. Brian, and then also too, like the Wale Omatoso fight too. Also, I mean, honestly, Wale Omatoso is a tough guy, and he surprisingly he beat him down, too. So
yeah, so I think I see at the end I see Castano pulling this out. So we're gonna have a new WBO champion.
see here, well, first before I get to my what we think, what rounds are we talking about?
I wasn't even sure if it was gonna be I was gonna go with the decision.
Oh, okay.
How many knockouts Castano got?
That's a good question. Let me look that up really quick. Yes, he has 12 knockouts in 17 fights. He's 16-0-1 with 12 knockouts. So he has some pop. I mean.
Yeah, definitely. I think he could get a knockout.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it too, but I think it would be one of those knockouts where he wears him out and beats him up through the fight, and then it just becomes refs just stops it because he's beating him up too bad. But
honestly,
either that or he beats him up to a point where it just takes one good shot and he finally lands it and it's over.
I'm thinking Castano will win, but I think we're mostly on cuts because Teixeira cut at the rope.
That's the other thing, because Teixeira always fucking cuts.
Yeah. Now, what Castano cannot do is get into a phone booth fight with Teixeira. If he does this, he's going to get tore up. He cannot do that with Teixeira. Yeah, but I do think though, like if Castano just stays on the outside and his boxes dude, and like it just focuses on just trying to rip the skin over his eyes open, like he can get a TKO. Like he'll stop him on cut.
Castano's made for the inside. You want Castano on the inside.
Yeah, but I mean, after
his style of dude, those compact, short, crisp punches, tight guard, tight defense. Remember, whenever he was on Lara, he was kicking his ass, and whenever he was mid-range and inside, he want to be on the inside of Teixeira's long-ass arms so he don't get hit with those bombs.
I mean, Teixeira, like I said, Teixeira he can punch. He's 30.
Yeah, he can crack.
Yeah, he's 31.
I know, but it's better to be on the. Look, if you have a guy who's good on the inside, I'd rather have him fighting a puncher on the inside. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying though, like he fought Adamus on the inside, and the knockdown that he gave he fought Adamus was because he started landing multiple right hooks to the dude's temple and ear. Like
Adamus ain't no damn Castano though.
I don't know. He was still tough as fuck.
Yeah, tough and skilled is like two different things, but Castano's both. Not saying Adamus ain't got the skills, but he ain't got Castano's set of skills.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
It's a style. It's a different style. Like just like Lamont Peterson is good at that type of style that Castano applies.
Yeah.
Whenever you see Lamont Peterson walking guys down, that's usually when he's at his best.
Now, unless he gets hit with some real punch like he did with Matisse, and then Matisse did that with Matisse and got annihilated.
It's the thing. But see, there you go. You named the Matisse fight. He fought Matisse on the back foot. He didn't come at Matisse like he's supposed to. He thought he could outbox Matisse, and that shit failed
miserably.
But you saw when he went at Kendall Holt. Holt was boxing him up for like the first 3 rounds, and then boom. Jared hurted his ass.
Yeah. That fight was, of course, has a whole bunch of suspicion behind it anyways, too. Has fuckery. Has major fuckery behind it. Man. This fight, though, I think this fight may steal the show. I
think this is the real fight.
Yeah, this is the real fight.
No disrespect to JoJo Diaz, but this is the fight that I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah,
and I'm a JoJo Diaz fan, but shit, man, like this the most significant fight of the night, the one we looked for and was anticipating.
Right, exactly.
JoJo Diaz would have to be fighting another champion to outdo this fight.
Exactly. You know, so I mean, so what do we think? So again, so for Castano Teixeira, so we're all thinking. P, you said you said knockout too. LB knockout.
No, I said decision.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going by knockout. Like maybe 11th round, 10, 11 round.
Yeah, if it happens, it'll be late.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a TKO 10 for Castano. I like, but like I said, I don't think he's gonna drop him, but I think he's gonna bloody him.
He's gonna beat him up. He's gonna beat him up. He's gonna get his licks in. So
yeah, because Teixeira's too tough for his own. Because to put Teixeira down, you got to have explosive power, like Curtis Stevens type of explosive power.
Yeah, Curtis Stevens has that same type of guard, same type of stance, like skill set.
Mm-hmm.
That Castano has. It just, Curtis, he had the one shot power, and we all know him for the catch and counter.
Mm-hmm. And he does that so well and brutally when he's on point.
Castano don't really have a go-to move. He just has a go-to style. Like, he puts it on you.
Word. So I've been anticipating this fight out of all these fights for a hot minute. So like I said, this fight can determine where 154 is going to go. Like if Teixeira wins, then most likely he has Tim Tszyu, son of legendary all-time great and one of my favorite fighters, Costa Tszyu, because he's the mandatory. He's next.
I couldn't stand Costa Tszyu as a fan, because he was beating up all my favorite fighters. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say you were mad because he was beating up your favorite fighter.
Like when Hatton got him, like you don't know how happy I was, like bragging about that shit at the gym. Just like I was telling Hatton's gonna kick Tszyu ass. I'm telling you, like
nigga, and I was fucking pissed. And I was pissed as fuck at how he won, how he lost that fight. And that's what that
it was karma for the Zab shit. Fuck out of here.
No.
And the Shavkatdzhon Mitchell fight.
Yo, he cleaned Zab's clock cleanly on that shit.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
He knocked him out with one shot, bro. But yeah, and of course, Shavkatdzhon Mitchell. That's where Shavkatdzhon Mitchell's one of LB's favorite fighters, and he got him twice.
Yeah, that damn second fight. Oh my goodness, and that's the thing. Like I had some
still have Vince Phillip problem.
Yeah. He never avenged the Vince Phillip fight. Vince Phillip, decides, he was gonna stay on the straight and narrow and gets a victory. And that victory didn't piss me off that much.
Fucking Vince Phillip did better against Hatton than Costa Tszyu did.
He did. He sure did.
Even at least he dropped Hatton.
He did.
Like Costa Tszyu was landing everything in low blows, all that shit. But
his son Tim is like a chip off the old block. Like it's so air, except he's like a bigger Costa Tszyu.
Oh God! I didn't like Costa Tszyu sometimes, but now we do with the bigger one.
Yeah, I remember people used to compare early Golovkin to him, and I'm just like, nah. Golovkin got way better defense than Costa Tszyu.
But Tim Tszyu seems like Tim Tszyu has some real power. Obviously his most notable fight was beating up a somewhat, I think, a badly faded Jeff Horn, who couldn't do his.
Jeff Horn ever on?
He was never on, but I think the funny thing is too is all them the victories that this dude got, he took an ass load of punishment in these fights, I honestly think he deteriorated fast. I think Horn was never meant to have some of these fights that he's had, the Pacquiao fight. Obviously we all.
That was a gift and a curse.
Yeah, that was a gift and a curse
because it opened up a door of more ass whoopings. Yeah,
exactly. And then Crawford beats the living shit out of him, and then Michael Zarafa, of all people, beats the shit out of him in the first fight. And then he almost lost the second fight too, and he got lucky in that second fight.
So basically he's still spending money from the Manny Pacquiao fight in terms of clout.
Exactly. Yeah. But Tszyu though, Tszyu was not bothered by that dude at all. Tszyu pretty much beat him down, and it was impressive as he did it too. So like I said, Tszyu, if Teixeira has to face Tszyu will become champion. That there's no question about that. Teixeira cannot handle that dude's punching power.
Well, so wait, but if Castano wins, won't he have to fight Zoo? Because
he probably won't have to. He may, because right now, because he's in a situation, because Castano, obviously PBC is gonna make that unification fight. They're gonna try to make that unification fight.
They already fucked it up with that Hurd situation. Y'all better make this one.
Yeah.
I don't want to draw another.
Unification trumps mandatory. So I get that, but I'm trying to compute how Teixeira would have to fight Zoo, but not but not Castano.
Yeah, well, Teixeira is not a PBC fighter. He's a Golden Boy fighter. So, I would say, unless Golden Boy and PBC want to play nice,
which they should.
They should, but
come on, this is box.
This is box.
This box.
I think, but like we said, I think PBC will be more willing to try to do an in-house 4-belt unification before they try to deal with a mandatory. Whereas I am sure they're not going to deal with, if Teixeira wins, they're not going to deal with him. They're gonna let someone get that belt off him.
Shit, but I would still throw the bag at him anyway if I'm Charlo.
Yeah, why not?
And the funny thing is too is both Charlo and Teixeira have both talked about it. They both won. Although Charlo low key and shaded him, talking about I don't know who this dude is. Like, who's signed the Golden Boy and shit like that. And Teixeira took offense to that. So they both want the fight. But I'm just thinking in terms of how we know how this shit goes. Like, in
Two
belt.
words. Brian Castano.
Yeah. So yeah. So I guess if we want 154 to move, then Brian Castano has to be the guy to win the fight.
So let's go Castano.
Yeah.
Although I am, and maybe this is just me and how I think highlier of Castano than others. I was like I've seen comments saying, "Oh, I want to see," because they were like, "Oh, I want to see Castano win. He'll get a nice payday versus Charlo." I'm like, whoa. I would not classify it that fight as a nice payday for Castano. Then you make it seem like it's obvious. Like, no, Castano's a live dog in that fight.
Castano might be like the worst type of fighter for Charlo.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's no walk in the park. Like, that's like We saw how frustrated Charlo got with damn Austin Trout.
Facts.
If you take those knockdowns from the fight, that damn fight's a PBC draw.
Yeah, and even that, or even John Jackson,
Yeah, so y'all slow it down sometimes. Like, that's the thing. Like, we'll give Charlo props, but then some people will just come and just be like, hold on, wait. Like, he was Vargas, Terry Norris.
Yeah, we're doing too much.
Roy Jones, this nigga that, like, hold on, chill.
Yeah, nah, and it gets me annoyed because I was one of the people that I wasn't sold on Charlo to begin with. He made me a believer, and then when people just want to go overboard, now I gotta be like, oh, now I gotta feel like I'm shitting on him once again.
That's what people always do. That it's like, damn. Oh man, like, I think we just gonna just make this a whole Castano segment. But are we gonna actually talk about the JoJo Diaz fight?
Go ahead.
I got put respect on JoJo's name. After all, JoJo Diaz, obviously, he, after getting the ass whooped from Gary Russell Jr., he leveled up and he got him a belt. We've talked about, what Tevin Farmer.
Wait.
That was not an ass whooping.
He did not get his ass whooped.
For the last fucking time, you two. This nigga won 117 to 111.
That was not an ass. He definitely won. Gary Russell definitely won.
He won,
but it wasn't an ass whooping.
Now, Farmer got his ass whooped. If you remember that poll when we asked which fight was more competitive.
You niggas, man. But regardless of the fact,
everybody voted for Gary Russell, JoJo Diaz, as they should have.
Yeah, but like, as we know, Gary won by a very comfortable margin on the official cards, which were
he
like
was feeling them shits the next day.
which were like 9-3, you know. But JoJo Diaz, he leveled up. He learned learned from the schooling he got, and then yes, he upped the Tevin Farmer.
Yo, can this man just tell the story?
Nigga, it's the truth, nigga. Fucking you talking
gotta
about
add all these extras. Like,
niggas just don't want to give Gary Russell any type of credit.
No, we gave him credit. He definitely won, but you could definitely win and not whip somebody's ass. He didn't whip his ass. You're hyperbole heaven right over here.
Yeah, hyperbole. Shit. Excuse me, I'm just having a laugh.
Forgive him, Gary, for they don't know what they are talking about. I saw an ass whooping. Now, that's good enough, you know. So yeah, you know, if you happen to hear some of the
This nigga and his damn infatuation with Turbo Fist.
nigga speed kills everything. If I told you, if you don't have speed, you
Timing speed.
Yeah. I think Amir Khan would object to that.
The most speed kills everything.
Yeah.
You must have missed a lot of your Khan fights.
No, I'm saying he got his ass put on the canvas too many times for speed kills. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, no, but Khan had.
You see them fights.
Well, Khan was blessed with the China chin. Gary has never been knocked down official, so yeah. So there. But anyway, yes, JoJo Diaz is making his first title defense against Shavkatdzhon Rakhimov. But like I said, Rakhimov is a mandatory. You know, the infamous IBF mandatory. And originally, JoJo Diaz was supposed to face what's his name before this? Like, it wasn't. I know Tevin Farmer was trying to force the rematch because he has a rematch clause. And then JoJo Diaz, I think, was supposed to face someone else other than Rakhimov. Do you guys remember who that was supposed to be?
I don't remember, honestly, and I'm trying to think about it right now.
So no, there was a whole bunch of different opponents that was getting thrown around. They were trying to make for JoJo Diaz.
Did somebody have COVID or something?
I'm sure that's probably the case. I'm sure who was JoJo Diaz supposed to face other than his mandatory? Because I know he was trying to make some fights with somebody notable in that division. Damn, this shit's gonna fucking bother me. It's gonna bother me. But you know, but unfortunately, the Tevin won. You know, because originally Rakhimov did get COVID originally, so they were looking to get there. So Tevin Farmer was trying to enforce his mandatory, enforce his rematch clause. But then there's like, oh, you know, Rakhimov will recover by the time the fight comes, and then Tevin Farmer was kind of not happy about that. So I mean, now JoJo Diaz too. Obviously, I'll give JoJo Diaz his credit in the world. Like anyone with the type of gash he had over his eye, that shit they would have stopped that shit like immediately. Like that's one of them cuts that you don't go the distance with like at all. You know, so I give him his props though, and it's also weird to me why Tevin Farmer didn't try to target that eye, considering that you know. He can't see out of it like he's
too busy getting his ass whooped.
You know what I'm saying? So like JoJo is teak tough. But I mean just watching that Rakhimov fight, which I posted the knockout clip of, dude Rakhimov, like, I honestly think JoJo Diaz will be under. I honestly think JoJo Diaz will have a fight on his hands. Like it's not gonna be no walk in the park, like at all.
No, I don't think it will either.
You know.
Oh, so he'll have the same type of fight Gary Russell had with him.
No, because I think Rakhimov is like, I mean, Gary was looked a little small because you know JoJo Diaz kind of rehydrated a little bit.
No, I'm talking about the type of fight. You mentioning weights and shit.
I mean, Rakhimov though, it seemed like he has like a devil-may care type. I think Rakhimov probably has a little bit more pop behind his fist than Gary Russell does. And a work rate to boot, and a killer.
Yeah, obviously, not trying to get the comparison I made. Like,
I'm being woefully ignorant, bruh.
Yeah, like,
yeah, I'm being very woefully ignorant.
This man.
Yeah, so you know, like I said, JoJo Diaz may have an actual fight on his hands, and And truthfully, I honestly I can't really call this fight because I've only watched that one Rakhimov fight, but I was impressed by how he fought because it was his last fight out.
Low key, you know you want to say JoJo loses. Just say it.
I do. I really do. But then also too, because it could be like Rakhimov, like like I mean, obviously his experience on the world stage. Because like I said, these IBF Minotaurs, like some of them they pan out, some of them don't. It's kind of 50-50. Some of them just come out of nowhere most of the time. So I'm gonna stew on this a little bit. But LB, what do you think?
JoJo Diaz by decision all day.
Now,
Twice
what
on Sunday.
What decision are we talking about? Close decision? You think? I mean,
116, 112.
116, 112.
JoJo Diaz, it's gonna be some close.
I would
moments.
agree. I would agree with that. 116, 112.
We have some nice exchanges. It's gonna be some close moments. But JoJo Diaz just got more seasoning. He just gonna outbox him. He moves his hands. He has enough pop where a dude just can't ignore him and just run in there throwing shit at him. So all work is easy work.
I mean, Rakhimov is the bigger fighter. He's the taller fighter. I mean,
yeah,
he's 5'9" to like JoJo Diaz 5'6", I think.
Don't mean shit.
I mean, he's 15-0 with 12 knockouts. Because, like I said, you like these Russians, bro. Like
against who?
Bro, when it comes to a Russian, it's not something I can't. It's not just against who.
No. The rule is the unknown Asian.
Well,
I mean, the Russians are kind of Asian.
they are.
But they don't have a rule. Russians, we know they can punch and we know they're tough, but you just know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Because there's a lot.
You get, man. You get what you see.
Yeah, because
you're not gonna get any no special effects, no glitter, no extra shit, no extra bells and whistles.
Yeah, I mean, the dude
probably fought a guy like him before in amateurs, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. Probably, who knows, but it's hard because like I said, I was impressed with what I saw. I do think JoJo has a real fight in his hands. I just can't really call it. It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout.
I had the same type of fight Gary Russell had with him. A 116, 112. Have a couple rough moments, but he's gonna win the fight clean. And people gonna say, yeah, this is a learning experience. This is gonna help him become a better fighter.
Yeah, this nigga sounds like a damn template on this shit.
I'm just saying what it is, bro. Like, if he loses, I'm gonna just be like, oh shit, wow, okay. But it's all about how he loses too. Like,
right.
Boy be having those type of cards where they're fast paced and you start seeing ass whoopings, and then pretty soon, a fight broke out in the main event, and then there's ass whooping in there, so.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'll probably go tentatively. I'll say JoJo Diaz will probably win a decision, like a 115, 113 decision, tentatively. And I'm only doing this only because I do think JoJo Diaz's experience is more.
Don't make your little prediction rap song and then switch it to something else so you could damn hedge your bets.
Nigga, I'm not making a song for this.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm really not making a song for this.
No, you want to have some way to tie it in the Turbo Fist.
Nigga, I'm not making no goddamn song for this. If I watched a little more Rakhimov fights, I probably would have. But the fight that I saw, I was impressed by. But I will give JoJo Diaz the benefit of the doubt with a 115, 113 decision. P, what do you think?
I already agree with LB. 116, 112. I think there'll be some moments, some scare moments, but not even really scare moments. But who knows? But I think at the end, JoJo's gonna win. I'm gonna go with the proven one over the still a little .
Yeah, but I mean, what I do hope for though, even after this one, is I hope that somebody at 130 like wants to start unifying some belts, start going after some other champion. You know, like 130 is the division that does not unify.
Oh, that shit is eternal. That shit moves like a turtle. Good luck with that.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, 130 what has ways. Like 130 at one point was probably one of the most violent divisions out there. Like it was fades upon fade.
But guess what? Diego Corrales not walking through that door. Fucking Mayweather's not walking through that door no more. Like these niggas not gonna move. Casamayor's not walking through that door.
Man, I don't even have to go all that far. Solito's not walking through that door. Fucking Mirror is not walking through that fucking door. You know, Bonama's not walking through that door. Well, Francisco Vargas still wants to, but it's probably not in his best interest.
Somebody's gotta, lead him to another door.
Joan Guzman's not walking through that door.
Yeah, Mickey Roman's not walking through that
eating.
Oh yeah. 130. Even if they weren't unifying, 130 used to have some absolutely ridiculous fades, but that's kind of cooled off now. I think now people want to box at 130, and that's okay. That's okay. Everyone.
Larry Merchant sounded ass. We're in the hip hop era of 130 right now.
I mean, it's the truth.
Back then was like the rap.
Yeah, niggas short in the span of 2 years, like 3 or 4 of the top fighters shortened their careers to the point of past no return. So it's like, you actually want one. I guess it's good that 130 wants to box for a little bit, except for Burchell. Burchell is gonna do what he's gonna do. He's try to clean up the division and not face champions. But that's a whole nother story.
They about to clean up this undefeated guy coming up.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that one too. But yeah, JoJo Diaz, Oscar needs to move him towards facing somebody there. Get the mandatory out the way and then try to go after somebody. I mean,
he doesn't promote JoJo because JoJo has had marketable, he's fought marquee names.
Yeah, JoJo Diaz. I've seen him on his Twitter, saying some shit along the lines. It's like, when's my next fight? You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah,
he doesn't even market it and it's like he has an entertaining style. They just don't market him.
Yeah, and he's one of the legitimate world champions. Yeah, Golden Boy of course, it would be some shit though if Golden Boy loses their legitimate world champions on the same card.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would be some shit too. So. JoJo wins and he wins decisively. Move him towards something. Don't let him stagnate. Well, of course, it's probably the Tevin Farmer fight. That's probably going to be next if Tevin Farmer decides to really force it.
Yawn.
Yeah. Well, their first fight wasn't boring, bro.
No, I was there. It was a one-sided ass whooping.
Yeah, but trust me, that fight came across TV. It was an entertaining fight, which we don't. This is something we don't necessarily
one-sided ass whoopings.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't boring.
Eric Morales' career, it was a great fight.
Oh man, no, I'm definitely excited about this card. I mean, originally there's gonna be Shane Mosley Jr. and Jason Quigley were also supposed to fight, but I think Quigley came down with some sort of illness or whatever, not COVID, but something else. But then you also have
something else exists besides COVID now.
I'm saying though.
Damn, I hope that don't break out. Shit.
But then we also have a fight that could possibly light the undercard on fire. We have Ronnie Rios, whose biggest win to date was knocking out Oscar De La Hoya's cousin. Diego De La Hoya in 6 rounds.
That was a good fight too.
It really was. And he'll be facing Oscar Negrete, who of course is known for his 3 violent fights at that, with Joshua Franco. So that fight might actually be something to watch.
Yeah, what time is this card?
This card starts at 8. Yes, 8.
Man, same time as the Top Rank? Shit.
Yeah, that means I gotta watch both again. TV and laptop.
Man, just don't text me.
All right, cool. I'll try not to. And then of course Beck the Bully will be in there because he was supposed to face Kovalev, but Kovalev decided he needed an edge. He needed something to get an advantage. So that ruined that particularly.
Kovalev be making moves like you think he brain damage or some shit. Like, seriously, man.
Yeah, I think he marches to the sound of his own horn, bro. Like dude does whatever. Wild son. So yeah, I'm not sure too. I think I was talking to Lukey earlier. I don't remember if Shane Mosley Jr. is actually going to have a replacement opponent. Although personally, if you ever heard me talk about Shane Mosley Jr., like that, I mean, he's a nice kid, but I don't think he has it. He doesn't have that it factor. Like he has some talent, but I just think about because if you watched that last season of Contender, where Brandon Adams, who'll be fighting on Ring City in the beginning of March, just gives him one of the most one-sided ass whoopings you'll ever see, like a violent one at that. And you're just thinking, it's like, yo, this kid shouldn't be fighting anymore. But hey, he still wants to do it. So God bless him.
The rule of thumb when it comes to athletes is if the father is great, the son ain't shit.
That's kind of yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, we'll definitely see though. But like I said, Golden Boy, and like I said before, we've praised Golden Boy has one of those undercards where it's usually if you turn onto it, you might actually see some shit. So it's like,
damn, I ain't gonna be going back and forth with fuck all that. I think the Top Rank because you said Big Baby fighting.
The real Big Baby fighting, yeah.
Yeah, not the non-super soldier one.
Yeah.
Who else you said? Oh, Adam Lopez.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's gonna be tough. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch both. P's gonna most likely do the same, and I'll just have to promise not to tell LB about anything until. I mean, luckily, we're in an age where the zone, like once it's done, the whole fight card is immediately.
Hold on. Did I hear my phone lag? Did I hear Big Baby? We're not talking about the super soldier, fucking Universal Soldier, Bill Goldberg, roided up Big Baby, are we?
Nah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking
Just
about.
making sure.
Yeah, we're talking about Jared Anderson, not.
And he's actually in a good fight, so I'm like,
yeah,
it's a good step up.
Yeah, no, that's a wonderful fight actually. I look forward to that.
Yeah.
So both cards for Top Rank, gotta represent. But
wait, hold on, wait. Golden Boy has the fucking what's his name fight, right? The Castano fight. Fuck it, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's the main.
Damn, fuck that Top Rank card now.
I mean the main card.
That Comey fight.
I mean the Comey fight, the main part. The Comey fight is their main part. It starts on the main card. That's gonna start like at 10 or sometime after 10.
That's gonna be getting to the main. You know what? Fuck it. Now when you really look at it, Top Rank got the better undercard. But Golden Boy looked like he got the better overall card because the main event's like.
Which time do both cards start?
Diaz Rakhimov will start at 11.
Might
And what
see
time?
both.
Wait, hold up. So that starts. Okay. What about the Top Rank card?
So the Top Rank card, the main part, and it's only 2 fights, starts at 10. So I mean, either the fights, either that would end early before 11 p.m. But of course, Diaz Rakhimov, though. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna watch Castano and Teixeira is probably gonna start before 11. But I think the main. I'm looking at the website right now. Diaz Rakhimov on the DAZN website says it's supposed to start at 11 p.m.
So am I gonna have to do channel flipping or not? I mean, I'm comfortable doing
Yeah,
it.
No,
they
this is
said
what you're gonna have to do.
they said the card starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Diaz and Rakhimov expected to take their ring walks about 11 p.m. ET, depending on the length of the earlier fights.
Nah, man. See, you watch the top rank fight at 7 to see the damn the Big Baby and the Adam Lopez fight.
Mm-hmm.
Then you take a break from the top rank card to start watching the Golden Boy card. Then you watch the Golden Boy card all the way up until you might want to check the channel around like 10:30 or 10:15, 10 o'clock. You see where that's going, but then you just say fuck it and you just finish the Golden Boy card.
Either that, or I'll just make sure I just tell you guys what fights are actually starting, since I'll be watching both of them at the same time.
Because think about it, what top rank card like fights are going to be happening in between 8 o'clock and 10 that you're going to want to see? But it's the Adam Lopez and Big Baby fights are at that time. Then I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, and then whatever whatever. I mean, obviously, because the card could change because these cats got to do like one more. They got to do the last rounds of COVID testing, and then of course we got to make sure they
Hey, don't put that evil on us.
No, I'm just saying this is 2021, bruh. I'm just saying that's how it goes now.
Yeah, leave 2021 and 2020. Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say that's we dealt with this in 2020. I'm not trying to have no bad spiritual energy in 2021.
Word. All right, but yeah, like I said, you got two cards that, like I say, very like. So hopefully we do. Actually, we have two big cards, and then we have a third and a final card